Citizen Tosin, I just see in a WhatsApp status that Nigeria visa is going. Citizen Tosin, in a WhatsApp group I belong to, people are saying that Nigeria visa is going. Citizen Tosin, my agents just called me that I should send money that Nigeria visa is going. Don't let anybody deceive you. If anybody tell you that Nigeria visa is going, ask them to show you the one they have gotten. If anybody send message to you, Nigeria visa is going, just ask them, send me the copy you have gotten, and that's all. If they are able to send you the copy they got, and you verify that copy from immigration and it is true, then it is going. But if it's not, it is a vivid imagination. We all pray that the visa start going soon, but then it is not going for now. We hope very soon it will start going. Citizen Tosin, I just see in a WhatsApp status that Nigeria visa is going. Citizen Tosin, in a WhatsApp group I belong to, people are saying that Nigeria visa is going. Citizen Tosin, my agents just called me that I should send money that Nigeria visa is going. Don't let anybody deceive you. If anybody tell you that Nigeria visa is going, ask them to show you the one they have gotten. If anybody send message to you, Nigeria visa is going, just ask them, send me the copy you have gotten, and that's all. If they are able to send you the copy they got, and you verify that copy from immigration and it is true, then it is going. But if it's not, it is a vivid imagination. We all pray that the visa start going soon. Hello friends, welcome to the show. Angolos. You see? You're not Tinubu. You be Agbado self. How many biddies? You be Agbado now. They show peace. 419. As I do like this, you do like this. Okay, friends, welcome to the show. It's Cup of Tea podcast. I didn't send the link to my friends on TikTok. This show, because we have friends watching from Facebook and YouTube, and TikTok. But I'm not the host for tonight. MC Hope is the host for tonight. Uh, but some friends are watching from YouTube and Facebook, so they can only see your. Okay, Vibes. Can you join on? You can join on Facebook, right? With the link. Okay. Okay. Subsequently, we'll be making provision to friends coming live on Facebook and YouTube too. So if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you can only hear their voice. You might not be able to see their faces. But if you're joining on Facebook, on TikTok, you will see their faces. From next week, we make provision to how the software of Facebook and YouTube can accommodate everybody. Tonight, we are not giving update on work permit. Sorry, but I can tell you for sure that tomorrow we have a very compound update on work permit, and is something that is going to be a sweet relief for everybody. But tonight we'll be talking about moving abroad. Does moving abroad make anyone a better person? Does one really get better, become better person by just moving abroad? That is what we'll be discussing tonight. So if you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, you will only hear my friends and other people that will be joining you. You only hear their voices. You might not see their faces, but make you they look at my own face. I spend a lot of money to remove all the pimples on my face. So be be looking at my face. If you want to see other people's face, join us on TikTok. I'm not promising, but maybe I'll post the link on Facebook. So MC Hope, please take it away.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name International MC Hope. You already know what the time it is. It's another beautiful Tuesday. I got my beautiful lady, Mrs. Vibes, in the building, and I got my lovely host, Mr. Tosin, the only citizen Oluwatosin of DSB and worldwide. Mr. Tosin, please, I would like you to pin the topic or send the topic on the comment section. Just send it on the comment section like you always do. You can resend it again.
Okay.
So like Mr. Tosin already said, today's topic is moving abroad. Does it make you a better person? Or does it have a better impact of moving abroad? I just want to keep it straight like that.
I'm so sorry, guys. I just literally woke up from sleep.
If you yawn again, I will give you
I'm so sorry.
So moving forward.
I'm so sorry.
Moving forward. My name is Hope, like I already said. For those of you that knows me, and for those of you that don't know me, link up, let's be family. I got my beautiful girl. This is Vibes in the building. Make some noise. Please, Mrs. Vibes, introduce yourself for the lovely audience.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to our podcast, like Hope and Tosin have said. My name is Vibes, and it's just pure cruise here. If you see me at this uncle fighting, don't take it seriously. If you go back and make up as usual. We hope this live today enlightens, educates, and it makes us understand things better. Please do try not to be abusing, in case the conversation gets heated and you have your own opinion as humans. Of course, you're allowed to. But please try not to fight and break bottle. This page does not support violence.
How do you know? How do you know we don't support violence? Violence is our way of life here.
I'm the anchor. So please, you are interrupting me.
Sorry, sir.
So let me please hand over the lovely microphone to my. That's why they do like up NEPA now. They do like BHCN off and on, off and on.
You're everywhere today. Kilo day. You're okay. Blink twice if you need help.
Energy.
Blink twice if you need help. You always need help. Don't be you again. Sorry.
Let me hand over to my lovely Mr. Cup of Tea, the one and only disturbing DSB. Please, Mr. Tosin, introduce yourself before we kick off.
Hi, friends. Welcome again to the show. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, Africa's number one blogger in UAE, Africa's number one update giver in UAE. Wait to make I call myself again. Welcome to the show. Tonight, we are going to be having some nice conversation that will help you with more understanding of how things work generally. So just stay around and enjoy the conversation. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Dosi. Lovely one. Thank you very much. Applaudisse in my French colleague language. So moving forward, Mrs. Vibes. Should I start from you or should I give my own interlude? What I feel about it?
Interlude.
All right. Okay. So, from my side of view, moving abroad has two ways. Did you go for a purpose or did you just go to be, I don't travel? So you need to know those two purposes. Did you just go for going sake or you actually go for a purpose, like you have a reason of going, you have something tangible to go for. It's not that you just go abroad, you just jackpot. And some abroad matters a lot. Some are different from places. It's not every place you call abroad. Some people will say Dubai is backyard to Nigeria. Some people will say London is backyard to Nigeria. So people have different understanding about traveling. So from my side, I think it's a blessing when you travel with a purpose. Punchline, when you travel with a purpose, I think it's a blessing. And moving forward, I will use myself as an example to share some little bit of testimony why I use the word is a blessing. But on the other hand, it might not really be a blessing for some people. People can be actually back home doing better than you even in abroad. So in this case, this is my interlude and I'm passing over to Vibes. And before we move forward, those of you in the comment section, we'll be picking from your words, what you're sharing, and we're going to talk about it, okay? So please, Mrs. Vibes, over to you.
You sure you're calling me Mrs. today? Don't give me one.
You're my wife now. I'm being my wife.
Please don't spoil market for me. Somebody been like me now for this life. You don't want to add Mrs.
Best way you never married, they call her wife. Which kind?
Trouble. I take your name, thank you. Please, I am not Mrs. So when you take my vow, very simple. Please, anyways, all jokes aside, I think I agree with what MC Opap said. Actually, I think it's a two-way street. Are you going for a purpose, or like you said, are you going to prepare your friends that you've traveled? And yes, moving abroad does make someone better in the sense that there's so many things you learn. Let's take, for example, culture. If we didn't travel out, we wouldn't understand the culture of the Filipinos. We wouldn't understand the cultures of the Indians, Egyptians, like that. So it's when you travel, you get to learn about people's culture, and of course, you intermediate it into your own as well. That is my preference for now. We'll give it up to our uncle to make a submission.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. We're born. Zadi. As I see rain, I thought you were engaged. Don't come out the rain today. And then they hide the rain from the room. And then they go hide out for drawer. Please, over to you, Mr. Tosin.
What's it again?
Over to you. What's your intake, no? Are you here?
Uncle Trout, the thing is, Tosin, I've come up talk, but I saw you put one glass. Okay. Somebody say he wants to come up to talk, but he's seen all of us put on glasses. No. Which kind of wahala be this? No, see.
Are you a newcomer? We're always very glad to say this out.
If you are watching me before, you know I don't use glasses now. But as I stay for almost 2 years now, we have been on this issue. Every day we are on phone and we are on system. We not get working, and our phone I with the press. So how it don't spoil. That's why we are using glasses. So if you have a positive contribution, you might send your request to join. I will bring you on. When I first saw the topic, does one really become better moving abroad? I remember what my bishop used to say, Bishop Oyedepo. He's just kidding. Yeah, sure, I understand you are just kidding. Bishop Oyedepo said, a lion, a lizard does not really becomes an alligator by traveling abroad. So the fact that you travel abroad does not make you just big. You must have a deposit of something in you to make you an exceptional before you travel, before you even think of traveling. Then that is what helps you when you go there. Because as a people that are from Nigeria, our government, and if you are my person, you know most time I push the blame to government. So sorry I'm doing that again. Our government are not responsible. So they limit how an individual can flourish in their country, in Nigeria. They limit how an individual can flourish. Africa in general, our government in Africa limit how we can flourish as a person. That is why you see recently when people see in themselves that they have the potential of greatness in them, the next thing is they are looking to travel abroad to a country or a climate that will accommodate their greatness, that will enhance their greatness, that will not limit them. So traveling abroad does not make anybody great. You must have a deposit of greatness in you before you even have the thought of traveling abroad. It is that deposit in you that you will go abroad to manifest, to magnify, to water so that it will flourish.
Thank you, Mr. Tosin, for that quick one. I appreciate that. That's a good one. That's a good one there. So basically, from what Mr. Tosin just said, like people go there with their own visions and try to bring their own vision to limelight in any country they go to. I just want to add something else. Some people literally
Yes, madam.
leave their country and go somewhere else without purpose. It's so common among our major youth in Nigeria. Nobody should be offended to that, but it's common to a lot of our major youth in Nigeria and our females. They just want to japa. They just want to japa. They want to go somewhere you don't even know how to survive there. And they will believe they will find a way to survive there. You see people coming to do the oddest thing you can't imagine. People coming to do the weirdest thing you can't imagine. Like, bro, if you were prepared to come to this country or to any country, physically, mentally, spiritually, let's forget about financially, because some people also go financially. But if you're not going financially, I think you should want to have an aim of being a member to that society you are, not to become something else that will paint a bad image to the people living there. So I think this Japan or traveling abroad to some people is very, very different. So people just come to this country to catch cruise, create dramas, create problems for those innocent people that want to live their life and just want to be happy. So for me, it's not everybody that needs to Japan. So people really need to understand that it's not everybody that really needs to Japan.
Mr. Hope, so sorry.
sorry to cut you off. Okay, I just have like 3 minutes to, just to make it quick. Please go ahead, boss. Yeah, I'll be going out. All right. Yeah, sorry. Good evening, Mrs. Fly. I don't get name now. So,
I don't try everything.
So you guys are making very good points. Okay, I just want to put my own little tips inside. I don't tell people like this topic you put up this night is a very good one, especially for people that if we can be listening to it and we can learn from it as well. We can learn from it as well. I don't tell people like traveling is part of education, right? True. There's so many people that have traveled, right, that they don't even know anything. So which means if you step out from your country, you're going there to learn some things, right? And another point is like the main topic which Mr. Tosin put up, like you think it's gonna be better for you if you leave your own country. I do tell you like no. Because traveling, people can't travel as an investment, but to me it's not an investment. Okay? Because most people will think by the time you travel, definitely you're gonna make it. You're gonna be billionaire. Please answer this question. Are they picking money where you're going to? Definitely you're gonna work for the money, right? And working in a blue, you always not easy. So we all need to change that mindset, especially back home. Like they believe that once you step out from your country, you're going there to make it, you're going there to be, to become a billionaire. It's absolutely wrong. This kind of mindset, I don't think you need to take it from your head. It's absolute to me. I don't know to other people. That's my own perspective. And like my colleague at work, I do tell them all these are people. I do have been like, how many people remain for your country? These are Philippines. How many people remain for your country? All of them I don't be here. How many people come and remain? Their own perspective, their own thinking in traveling, that's what they have. Like once they promote their country, they will make up. Which I think is not the right thinking to me. Alright, so that's my own point of view. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, appreciate it. Good one. I would like to pass the mic over to Mrs. Vibes, but before
can you stop calling me Mrs.
M-I-S-S.
Miss.
Okay, Miss. Sorry, Miss. So, before I pass the mic over to Vibes, then there is something somebody said on the comment section. He said, bro, nobody prepared to go to any country, even you. I don't really get that, but I know this is part of the conversation. You need to be prepared to travel. Like I said from the beginning, you need to be prepared. I made up my mind. I was ready to come to this country and face what I need to do as a hustle. That is my preparation. I don't just wake up and say, hey, oh yeah, I won't run, go hide. No. You need to be prepared. So if you're telling me nobody is prepared, bro, how you won't go another country? You won't go turn to New Zealand for the country. You just won't go do anything for that. You need to be prepared. When I was coming to this country, I was prepared that any job I will see, I will do, as far as the pay is okay and the pay can survive me. That was one thing I accepted first before leaving Nigeria. And I will keep my head straight and stay focused. That's my preparation. So I just want to really comment on that. Like I said, we'll be engaging with the comment section also as we go on. So Mrs. Miss MISS 5, please, over to you.
Okay. First, today I'm going to be a video. I'm going to be opposing everything you said. That is my job today. So get ready, we're going to fight. It's going to be kata. Now, first and foremost, that guy who just left this box now contradicted himself. He first of all started by saying that traveling is education and makes you it educates you. Then he went ahead and says that an investment. Is education not an investment? That's the question. Person wey carry money no start for school, no be investing down. Person wey buy flight ticket, say you wan go UK, you wan comot from Nigeria go UK. No be investment be that. Because mind you, whilst this person was still in Nigeria, e be dey speak in it. When they enter UK like this, you don't learn one thing in it. You don't learn one thing. So you cannot say traveling is not an investment. It is absolutely an investment. The only disadvantage is how do you intend to make that investment be positive for you? Now, remember, let's spice this thing a little bit. We used to have issues with our uncles and who came to United Arab Emirates and were causing katakata. They came with cultism, came with all these things that, I mean, you would have dropped it since 1970. They brought it to UAE. Till tomorrow, that thing still baffles me. How somebody would leave their country and come and lose life here. You don't understand. Now, let's assume that Hope is referring to those set of people that they came without preparation. Because somebody like Tosin Lam, if you like, who go for a head, give her a knife, say they go fight. You know what go. This one like Yanda, he like cream for his skin. And if you go to that kind of thing now,
Which guy was
you
like?
see daylight rough cream. You understand? But to say traveling is not an investment, no. It is an investment. It all depends on what you go there to invest on. Because I can tell you for sure that not just UAE, the little countries that I've been to, I have been able to learn one thing that I will take home with, which is patience. Because I will speak out for pidgin. You see those small people there, they come for Asia. If they work with them for office, if you don't get patient, if you don't hold patient like this, if you don't grab patient like this, this is my submission for that.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Vibe. I love the way you just emphasized on that word, patience. Patience, endurance, understanding, and there is one more word I'm trying to pick out. There is one more word. Okay, man, they told me. Let me just continue like that. So, thanks for that one. I really get that point. I really love that point you just raised. Our patience is a very good one. Now, the next thing is I will hand the mic over to our Igberi Papa. One of you, Mr. Sos, please enlighten us more before we proceed forward.
Which of the enlightening? Yeah, I thank you, Vibes. I was going to also, you see, when the last guy was talking, I just got a pen, so I jotted down that because for an open conversation like this, I don't like to interject people. I believe everybody have an opinion. However, we should let them land with their opinion. Make I not cook again for my house. Yeah. Now a cup of tea they make nice, you know. So, as I was saying, would they call you Mrs. You know, Mrs. Vice. You today that Mrs. You go here and tire. So when he said traveling is not an investment, I was kind of shocked. I got shocked because traveling, you spend money because you want to make money. You spend money because you want to gain something. Most people, they travel now because probably they need to change their passports. We should not deceive ourselves. And we should not also become Tijani, where reach BBC. They vomit with you, not supposed to vomit. So
Can I say something?
Okay.
Immediately I saw that guy, I said, this guy reminds me of somebody. I was looking at him, he said he reminds me of somebody.
MC Hope,
Now hope cousin, now hope distant cousin.
No, now 1 wow. Now if I say Mrs.
It's our own hit different. I wasn't seeing it coming on.
He shock you. He say vibes is right. So, hi guys, greeting from Uganda. Okay, Stephanie, thank you very much. So, traveling, whether we like it or not, is an investment. People spend money to travel because they want to go there and gain something. You would not want to travel to a country you will go and you will not benefit. So it's an investment. I don't know about other people, but for me, I used to tell people that I didn't come to UAE accidentally. Before I left Nigeria, I am allergic to cold. And I see UAE is very hot. And that is the reason I come to UAE, because it is hot. And that time, my priority, I was in Nigeria, but I was in a city that is very cold, and life was very difficult for me. My two noses were usually literally blocked. I used to breathe with my mouth because I have sinuses. So when I say that UAE is hot, in fact, Qatar was the first country I processed, and I have 5 years visa from 2013 to 2018, but I didn't later go to Qatar before coming to the UAE then following here. So it's an investment. You want to go to a country that will benefit you, that you will gain from. So it's an investment. People travel to other countries, take their kids there because they want to. Right now, as a Nigerian, one of the best gifts you can give your kids is a passport that is different to that of Nigeria. It is not even education. Forget it. The best gift you can give your kids now, I have kids, I have 2 of them. God bless them. The best gift to give your kids now is not even education. Is a passport that is different from Baglabu, Hulaba, Hulaba. So it's an investment, and you traveling abroad does not automatically make you a better person. And in case you have traveled already and you didn't plan it, Madam Annette, how are you? Hope you're fine. So, traveling abroad, even if you have traveled, I never stay clear with this one. See, Agbado people, they were watching anonymously before we touched them, before we put salt for their injury. Before we put salt for their injury. I disagree with you, bro. Let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them.
Have you finished, Mr. Tosin?
Okay, okay, let me round up there. Let me round up. So, in case you have traveled out of Nigeria and you are in any part of the country, any part of the world, and it wasn't intentional, it is not too late to start making your traveling intentional. It is not too late to start having purpose. It is not too late to start growing. A lizard can as well grow to be an alligator if he purposes in himself to grow. Thank you. That's all for now.
Thank you, Mr. Tosin. I agree with some of your points, and I just want to say something about the word you used. The best gift you can give to your kids is to give them a passport. It's okay. it's your belief, and I believe it's a common belief right now with the current situation of Nigeria. There's something I want to talk about. Is it that we don't believe in the future of Nigeria again?
Does the
wait now. Is it that we don't believe in the future of Nigeria again? Why would that be a priority and the best gift to give your child by changing their passport, which automatically is they're moving away from being part of a patriotic citizen. Patriotic citizen, the country.
Can I say something to that?
Let me finish now. So that is just like I said, it's just a what question. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying if I have money, I'm not going to do the same thing. But it just gives me a little bit of curiosity. Like, is it really needed? Is it going to be a priority? Or how? Like, can't they be a better person in that country if they did not change their passport? Is there no better citizens of Nigeria holding that same passport and breaking boundaries and going anywhere they want to go to in the world? Yes, we all understand that our passport has no level at the moment, but I believe with your portfolio and your personality and what you carry along, like Five said, it is an investment. So when you are an investor, you should be ready to invest more. So I just feel like that word is a little bit hot question. It's a little bit interesting to talk about it, but at the same time, we move. So I just want to share something real quick. For me, moving abroad, it's partially an investment and partially not an investment. Like I said from the beginning of this life, people have purpose and reason of moving. Some people just want to move and live in that country. They don't care how this is running there. Why some people move with the purpose of saying, okay, in Nigeria, I did not finish this and that. I want to go for this course in UK. I want to go for this medical course in India. I have a friend studying medicine in India. Literally, that is the only reason he left Nigeria. Other than that, the guy keep on telling me that I would have been in India if I was in Nigeria right now. Like, I hate why I'm in India. But I told him, you had a purpose of going to India and you're studying medicine.
For in mind.
You understand? For in mind. Exactly, which is right. But he had a purpose. So it's an investment.
Mrs. Vibes.
It's an investment. At the same time, it's not an investment. So this is where I'm standing on. For some people, it's an investment. But for some people, it's not an investment and they have their reason. Some people come for different reasons. So if we use the word investment as the pillar of this conversation, then we are not getting the fact that, like,
we cannot use the word investment for the pillar of this conversation, because that is just his own opinion. Let me say something about the changing of passport and all. Let me say something about that. Getting a passport, another passport, as a Nigerian having a dual citizen is not a crime. That is number one. Number two is most of the people we have in power in Nigeria, they are dual citizenship. They have dual citizenship. Most of the people in Senate, most of the people in National House of Rep, most of the people in State House of Rep, most of the Nigerian governors, they have other passport, or other passport that is not Nigerian passport.
Sir, can I just interject?
I am the host here. I'll be the one. I am the host here.
I want to support your motion. They don't just have another passport, they have a diplomatic passport.
No, even see, having
not just another one.
Okay, so having diplomatic passport probably is still a Nigerian passport, but they have another passport other than Nigerian passport. So if those in the realm of affair can do that, if most of their kids are not born in Nigeria and all of their kids has another country passport, what is stopping me as a citizen from giving that to my kids? If they don't believe in Nigeria and they are my leader and they are the one in realm of affair, why should I? See, I'm not saying I don't believe. I'm not saying I don't believe in Nigeria. Because I believe in Nigeria, that's why I call myself citizen. Of course, I'm in UAE. I will not call myself citizen of UAE. Who that's monkey banana? I'm a citizen of Nigeria. I believe in Nigeria.
So you don't know that I'm a citizen of UAE?
Beleo, black local. Black local. So it is not because we don't believe, but then we have to look beyond today. We have to look at the future. Your friend in India, if your friend in India believe he can be in Nigeria and be making billions, he should go back to Nigeria. There are many private institutions in Nigeria. But the fact that there is no institution in Nigeria that can give him the kind of education he needed, that means he cannot even be in that country. So it is not because we are not patriotic. That is why we want to get another country passport. No, it is because we dream of a better future and because it is not illegal to have another country's passport.
You done, Mr. Tosin? For those of you calling me Black Arab, don't worry, my God is doing push-up. I'm calling my God to do push-up. And for those of you saying imagination want to kill me, and I know right now I'm seeing some of my village people in this life, and I will overcome them. I know one guy already. His name is Stanley and Jesse. Those people are after my life. It's okay. Mrs. Vibes, please, over to you. Share your point.
Okay, my point is this. What is my point? My point is this. If you have opportunity.
Wait, why you show us your teeth? No, understand though.
And you said Sensodyne.
Close your teeth, I don't understand.
If you have opportunity to give, you know, that one don't enter, that one. Yes, you know, enter. If you have opportunity to give your children dual citizenship, please, by all means, give them. Now, traveling is one of the ways where a child can easily acquire a second passport. Because if you decide to credit good for Nigeria, nobody says that we don't believe in Nigeria. That is our country, that's our homeland. We believe in Nigeria. But sometimes like this, if you see white, you call them white. If you see black, you call them black. You're not going to do harm like this. Currently, as that country is like that now, even Baba Blue himself, saying double, he's doing him like Otilo or Modo, Milo or Kosilo. That's how he's doing him. So if they have opportunity to travel and make life better for their own kids, please do. Don't come this place where we do, because here, if you like, come stay here 605 million years. Where are your people with a new license, with a new visa? With a renew pass, a renew residency every 2 years. So go where we say, when you stay 5 years, when you stay 4 years, when you stay 6 years, at least, the key when you go for there, you see small road, catch opportunity. And you know that passport thing, it is very important. Some years ago, 3 years ago, right, I was going to Nigeria. Let me continue. I was going to Nigeria. I met one person from the government that I later knew during Baba Blue's election that this person is a government official. When we got to the passport scanning place in Nigeria, that one I bus stop. They won't check your passport. This is a diplomatic passport. They don't even ask whether or not cocaine you go for bag, whether or not they're not even now chance. You have chance. Me when you come from Dubai, with residency, they begin ask me, what are you doing in Dubai? How many years have you lived in Dubai? Which cities are you living in Dubai? What kind of work are you doing in Dubai? Are you living to a place in Dubai? Even for Nigeria, same passport, same country, I experienced such. So imagine they have come down from that flight with UK passport. They don't talk to me. They don't answer me. I don't get a clear road for me. I as a say, Madam, you have anything for us? So traveling makes life easy for your unborn children. Right now, we're not even thinking about ourselves. Any solid human being that is more as above the age of 25 should be thinking of their unborn children, how to make life better for them. And staying in Nigeria currently now without it to ask this shit is not really work. That's my submission.
Thank you very much, panel of justice, Akulu Timekeeper, and my fellow co-debater. At this point, I would like to also share my own opinion from what my fellow co-debater have already said and air out my own opinion. Yes, Vibes, you are right with what you said regarding the passport, the landing process in Nigeria, how they treat people with different passport and you holding your own Nigeria country passport. And I understand that. I've also been a victim of that when I was actually coming back when I went for a vacation some years ago. But I just wanted to understand that the masses, the popular population of Nigerians, they might not have these chances of changing that passport or have that fund to change that passport or have that passport. What do we do about them? What do we say about them?
We let them breathe. We let them breathe. We hold them that responsibility. We will not suffocate them.
Okay, we will not suffocate them.
Okay. I wanted to ask you a question. You yourself as can you afford to have a simple passport?
I don't even get money on enemy one.
What are you talking
If we never fee afford them, then how they will take afford them? Let me say the one that we will not talk say afford.
But that is why I was saying. Let me tell you now, you are on 70% of those people that can actually get into a citizenship. You know why? Because you made the first move to leave Nigeria. Let me tell you something. If you have Emirates ID, there are solid 6 countries you can visit by just living in UAE with that residence, right? Now, if peradventure, because people might say this life is very unpredictable. If peradventure you go to let's say you go to Georgia, for example, you reach Georgia, come jam one G boy, we can't cheat for you. The boy say, okay, have fun. You would like one package with me, on a 2 wrong package, life go with you. You gather money. You go another country. You don't get 2 stamps for your passport. You don't open door. That passport will be virgin again. You don't this virginal. Both back and front. So you landing in another country again. Another entire opportunity for you to get yourself out of this feeling. Okay, I don't forget. Let's continue. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So as you did, you will not come for Nigeria. You get opportunity pass ready for Nigeria to get the second passport. Especially for Nigeria, we see they think of how you take this virgin passport first. Talk of to get the second one, but you don't disvirgin you. So the way we would help them and to encourage them to jump up. But jump up with sense. That's how we encourage them.
Let me follow up the comment section. Anit said something. Everybody cannot travel. Who do we leave the country to?
We are 200 and something million. Let us
if all of us travel. Yes, Now, true say no be all of us we travel. Like for my family now, my own family where I come from, now maybe the first person we travel. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm emotional right now. I'm feeling emotional. I can see you're breathing. Yes, thank you. So somebody, for me, for this question, somebody in your family has to travel, my sister. That is all I have to say. Somebody that has sense, so it's not the one that will travel and go, or that will be calling for money to come from Nigeria and they abroad. That one I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know how that thing happened, but I learned that thing in Dubai here. That somebody will be in Dubai and is calling money from Nigeria to pay us rent here in Dubai. That I learned that thing. Let me tell you one funny story. I was with a guy in there. We used to call him Omo Alaja some years ago. This guy literally called his mom and he's telling his mom, "Yeah, Alaja, we've not paid house rent." His mother literally sent him house rent for every month from Nigeria. He was not even ready to work. So I'm like, how does that work? Like I said from the beginning, people just come for no. You understand? So, my sister, thank you. Now you see where my village people are here. God bless you, my sister. We are there. I will overcome them. Back to what I'm saying. So people need to understand this. From my own side, people need to understand that chat buying is allowed. Abroad, overseas, you can change your life. But if you're coming into that system without the purpose, without the reason, without you trying to be part of that system, or learning people diversity, culture, people's belief, you understand? Then you are not part of that system. You don't need to jump back. Like, let me just use one hashtag. Let me use one hashtag for some people on this live video. Back in Nigeria, we don't encourage these cross-dressers. Like you know, see, that's not the we don't encourage them. But do you know, in some part of the world, and in most part of the world as we speak right now, they are like part of every human being. They are free to do whatever they want to do. This is the things we can see when you are in Africa. And if you're that kind of person that don't like them, I believe you can travel to go and see them, because maybe you create, you cause something else. You can break somebody's head, you know, when you see them. So what I'm trying to say is, chat buying is good, but chat buy with a purpose. Doing another passport is good, but for me, the point is, why are we now trying to run away? Even that means we are losing hope in Nigeria. My name is Hope, and I have hope that one day, Nigeria will be amazing.
They want.
I'm proud to hold Nigerian passport like this and say yes.
Everybody have hope now.
I believe. Let me finish my belief. I believe that one day.
Finish your belief.
Nigeria, everybody will say yes, sir. MC Hope. Yes, sir. Mr. Hope. Yes, sir. Like, for example, I don't know the passport Burna Boy is traveling with, or Davido is traveling with, or Wizkid is traveling with. But you see those guys, as far as I know, they are Nigerians, and they are pulling crowd, and they are moving things. It gives me joy. Sometimes, if I want to introduce myself to some people, I will say, I am from Nigeria, that country, Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid. I am in the branch. Nigeria. I will say yes. So, I'm proud of them. They are still back home there. They are doing good. They are not even outside the country. They're based in the country. So, forget that thing when you dey talk. Then they did Nigeria. No, it's not with me.
Uncolos. Uncolos for sure. Uncolos. That statement is Uncolos.
Let me finish. They are in Nigeria. After they finish their shows and everything, they go back to Nigeria. What are you telling me?
And then read comment section. Somebody don't answer you. Read comment section.
It's all of them get American passport. Yes, my sister. I'm still proud of being in Nigeria. You see,
Now your wallet be that too.
I'm proud of being in Nigeria.
I'm
proud. I know say this Jesse Ebony where they be a woman name. Jesse Ebony. I don't know whether a woman or a man. That name they do her. That name they do her. I'm part of the
guys, don't be angry. Today's podcast just left around. I won't address one thing.
Wait. Sorry. So traveling, like our pastor said now, Chris Mania, he said it's part of education, but doesn't mean you will be successful more than people back home. God bless you, my brother. This is it. This is what I'm already saying. Guys, it does not really mean that you will be successful because maybe your destiny is in that country, you cash out better money. What I'm hearing lately now, that these guys back home, what they are doing, even you will come from abroad, my guy, they think keep you one side first, they will spoil you before you start what they say you want to spoil them. So we are saying there is crisis, there is no money back home, people are trying to Japan, people are trying to move away from the country, but there are people doing good in that same country. There are people crashing out in that same country. So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, like I already said, that I believe that one day Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be a lovely country. Nigeria will be a sweet country that people will want to recognize with. So, Japan, traveling, a plus point.
These are the hosts today at my
Mona, calm down.
So it's about how you making it wherever you are. That is what I want to make clear. If you are back home, you can make it. If you are outside the country, you can make it. Yes, you're making for outside the country if you did more faster than person like me before. I know the millionaire when I did Nigeria. I know the millionaire, I know the million. But since I don't Japan, now I know it's in the million. I know million.
Babe, I'm free. You like me?
Are we still on this podcast or you are flirting?
I'm flirting with you, sir. I love millionaires. I love me a rich nigga.
Yeah, one chance. Follow Mrs. Please, at this point, I rest my case and I pass the mic over to Mr. Tosin. Mr. Tosin, let's bring up somebody from the audience who wants to add something.
Anybody that wants to add, they should send requests. Then
before you continue, sir, Jesse Ebony, the Amadio hat I want to give you, Bishop, is coming already. I don't know what I did to you, but I know you are after my life this night with you. Thank you very much. Mr. Tosin, over to you.
Okay. So the thing is, traveling abroad is people need a lot of preparation. You don't just wake up and feel you want to travel. People should get prepared. They should put in a lot of work. They should get prepared before they think of traveling. It's good to travel, but then enough preparation is good. They said preparation is the mother of a manifestation. So people should get prepared. And I'm talking about passport, other passport and no other passports being patronage to Nigeria. Let's forget about that one, because if we open that one, we're not going to live here today. We will not live here today. People getting other country passport does not ordinarily mean they are being
they are patriotic or no. It's just individual that want to create a better life for themselves and access some part of the world that their country of origin will not allow them to enter. Whether we like it or not, we are not the only person that is getting passport of other country. Actually, second citizenship is a big business, especially in this UAE. Second citizenship is a big business. Mikel Obi is one of the ambassador of a company in this UAE that are into giving people second citizenship. So it's a big business and it is not illegal, except if you get.
I know about the Mikel Obi, yes.
So it is not illegal, except if you acquire a fake passport. That is when it becomes illegal. There are some countries in the world that they even make it public and advertising it. Come and invest $100,000 in our country and we will give you passport that can make you go. Yeah. So it is not, don't let us start debating it like it is alien or no, it is not act of patriotism. Some of these celebrity you see flying everywhere, they are not flying with your country's passport. That is why when some people are saying, citizen is and Dubai visa they go, and Davido come here, and this person come here, this person come here. You just say they carry the same passport with you.
So I see you.
Some of them, if not most, do not carry the same passport with us. And that they have another country passport does not mean they are not loyal to Nigeria. No. They are still loyal to the country. They just want something that will enable them to open the doors of many other countries that Nigerian passport will not allow them to open. This guy, Nas Daily, is an Israeli Palestine guy. And I believe, I'm not sure if he has a US passport because he's school in Harvard in US, but his passport will not allow him to go to some country. And he loves traveling, making videos. So he acquired a new passport of a particular country. I forgot the country now. So it's not something bad or something we should feel bad when people say they want to give to their kids or they want to acquire for themselves. No, that does not make their loyalty to Nigeria to be shiver. If the president of the country has a Guinea-Conakry passport, so who are you? If most of their kids are not born in Nigeria, you get another passport now. So if they have another country passport, who are you? Who are you with all the money they have? If they have another country passport with all the money they have, with them flying private jets, with diplomat passports, if they still go ahead to acquire another country passport. The last time the news surfaced of Desmond Elliott, who has been an honorable of Lagos State for years, his application to get a Canadian passport. So if they have all the money, they have all the influence, and they are getting other country passports. So who are you? Who am I to say, to start pretending that we cannot get another country passport because of our loyalty? Loyalty to who? Loyalty to what?
Mr. Tosin, you don't take a person now, but you don't do that. Thank you, Mr. Tosin, for your point. Let me pause you there. We have a new brother here. Yes, but anybody, share your opinion on what you think. It's about the knowledge. I know you who are back in it. I know someone who is getting 600,000.
600,000 naira a month. And this one was there for 100,000 naira. So I know those who are doing this, they are rooftop gurus, and they are making very good money. They are dealing with real estate business for billions, $400 million. So it is about knowing the knowledge, having the knowledge of how every country works, where the money goes, where can the money go. But many people don't want to invest for the knowledge of how to make money. That is the process of making money. So every country has their own different how the money works. This should be the own also. To make money is like this. Get a good salary 1 year or 2 years. That business, so you can get a loan. 100,000 dirhams, 100,000. I think that when you get another business, you know what it is. Even in Nigeria now, there are 10,000 megawatts of light. Any company are coming. Any company automatically carry our economy. Now tell people, guess what I was wrong? In part of line with this $200,000. But now, you want to get a part of line here. You're going to have, I don't know, maybe $50 million or what I don't know. You will think with downtown China, 1990, if that someone buys land in downtown China for $200,000, that will income China and say, no, that is, it is about having business of it. Where can I invest? How to invest? How to invest in building? How to invest? We have knowledge for all these business entrepreneurs, those people who want one of the majority wealth of the country have the knowledge. And you can't see them in trouble or teaching about how to build a
Mr. Logic Tech, do you support the fact that traveling is a blessing or is a benefit or is an investment?
To me, traveling can boost you and give you an opportunity. If you don't know how to use it, traveling can also affect you. Traveling can drain you. Traveling can contain you. Traveling can do a lot of years of your life. If you care. There's blessing of things, and there's also the negative part of it. You have to know to know the country that you you have to invest in knowledge. Every country is every country invest in knowledge. God, to know how it works. It doesn't mean you have the American passport. That doesn't mean you are rich. I know people that with the American blue passport, okay, I'm going to give you $200,000. $200,000 that will back to the business. They will block the American passport and patch it. So it's all about.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Logic. I appreciated your opinion you shared. Mrs. Vibes, over to you. Something to say?
Can you toss it up because I'm distracted, please?
What are you distracted with, Mrs. Vibes? So traveling is an opportunity, is a blessing. It is also an investment. It is everything. And although everyone will not be opportune to, that is why when we have the opportunity, we should represent our country well. We should bear it in mind that everybody that we have encounter with us, once they, especially in this UAE, when people meet you, one of the first things they will ask you is, which country are you from? Because they want to profile you according to your country. So when they ask you, which country are you from, please don't hesitate to tell them which country you come from and ask them too which country they come from. I once met someone and he asked me which country I'm from. I'm a Nigerian. And you, which country are you from? He said, guess. I said, what guess? The way I changed my face, I told him, I said, what guess? I just told you my country. He said, guess. Do I tell you to guess? I was about walking off. The person is an Arbabo. In fact, he's a local. At the end of the day, I got to know that he's a local. But you don't tell me to guess, even if you're a local. You tell me where you come from. I should guess. Guess what? There are many wannabe now. There are many kids they born here. They are claiming to be local, and they are not. There are many of them. They just because they born them here, they will be lying that they are not. Yeah. So don't tell me to guess. Tell me where you come from.
About the humanity. Like by humanity philosophy, you are put the things. But if you are busy or you don't have an application of the basic reality, and what is the bad? I don't move.
So okay. So what am I saying? Individuals should try to represent the country they come from. They should try to represent the country well. Whichever behavior you portray will tell people of the country you come from. Some of us work in a company where we have many other nationality. Some time ago, I worked in a company that there are other 70 of staffs in that branch. Thank you, Rizma. Thank you, Rizma Gold. There was a time I was working with a company that has many staff, 70 of us, and I was the only Nigerian. And I work shoulder high. I work shoulder high, and I prove myself in that branch that when I leave the branch, they know that someone has been here and someone is leaving because I carry vibes with me. When I leave, when you get to that store today, you say, Zh. They say, they will look at Olu, they will ask you, Olu. So I let them know that the Nigerian was here, not only in just talking or behavior, but in sales. In sales. When I was in that branch, there was weeks that I was the top seller for all our branches in the whole UAE. So relax, madam. Mrs. Vibes, relax. So let them always carry your country well. Whatever behavior you portray, people will judge you as you are carrying the whole country that you come from. So behave well.
Very dirty Pakistan accent. I try to shake everybody. Doesn't even work my thing. Like giving my nice shit, as a man. Because I understand you do it. And the next thing, this very dirty Pakistan accent that we are made from myself. I'm sorry, my program was. The next thing is the guy asked me, where am I from myself? All this fighting, did all this. I didn't say anything because I was going in force. One of my colleagues